All right, so we're a coffee company looking to create a new product that's coffee related. We're just going to ask you a couple questions. Could you please state your name for the research questions, please?
Hannah Ignacio.
Okay. All right, question number one. How familiar are you with coffee? Judging by extremely, somewhat, or not familiar at all?
Extremely.
And for how long have you known about coffee?
That coffee exists
Or how long have you been a drinker of coffee?
since 7th grade. I'm now a senior in college.
Okay, so pretty large gap there. Span of time. What is your impression of coffee?
My impression of coffee, it gives me energy. And I like the taste.
Could you elaborate a little more on the energy part?
There's caffeine in it, so it gives me energy.
So would you associate
So
coffee with productivity?
Sure.
Okay.
And I like drink it in the morning.
Okay. All right. Number 3. Overall, how satisfied are you with currently available coffee? Scale 1 to 7. 1 being not satisfied at all, and 7 being extremely satisfied.
Is this coffee I make at home or coffee I buy?
Either one.
Coffee I make at home, I don't know, like 5.
Okay.
And then coffee I buy, like 4.
Okay. Could you kind of elaborate why you feel this way?
I was gonna say something mean, but I'm not going to. The coffee in Milwaukee is not very good.
Okay. So the coffee you buy at stores in Milwaukee is bad, but the stuff you can get in the store.
More boutique coffee shops.
Okay. All right. Number 4. Are there specific brands of coffee you like the most? What are some of these brands, and can you explain why you like them the most?
I mean, I like Starbucks because it's Starbucks and like, I don't know, brand recognition. And I just feel like I usually get a good coffee when I go there. And then I like Collectivo.
Okay. Number 5. Which brands of coffee do
Dunkin'.
Kind of jumping the gun there. Which brands of coffee do you like the least, and why?
I don't like Dunkin'.
Could you
Because
elaborate
their
as to why?
coffee is watery.
Okay, so it's kind of weak coffee for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on to number 6. What specific features of currently available coffee impressed you? So just the coffee itself, is it really caffeinated? Is it really bitter or something? What impressed you about coffee that's currently available?
I like coffee that is strong, that's not watery, that like I could drink black, that isn't like too bitter, because like when it's too strong or like over, the beans are like overdone, then like I can't drink them black. But like if it's like a medium amount.
And now on the flip side, what features of currently available coffee disappointed you?
When it's watery.
Okay. Just kind of weak.
When it's
taste in general.
weak.
Yeah, okay. Number 8. What, if anything, do you find frustrating or unappealing about currently available coffee?
Isn't it the same thing?
Very similar question, yes. Is there anything frustrating or unappealing about it, though? Is it like inconsistent orders when you buy there, inconsistencies?
Does it count if I hate waiting in line?
That could be part of the experience, yeah, that'll work.
Sometimes I have bad experiences.
Okay.
And the people are mean to me.
Noted. So do you prefer making coffee at home?
My issue is that I like to go out and get coffee because like sometimes you're like, I don't want to do something, I want to get coffee. But like I could make good coffee at home too. If the people are nice to me, I like to go.
Okay. Now, what are these occasions when you consume coffee? On those occasions when a coffee was not within your reach, what would you use? Or what similar products would you consume instead?
I drink coffee every day, so when I'm tired, I guess. Or sometimes like at dinner, like for like nice restaurants, I'll get like decaf coffee with dessert, but I usually just get it whenever I want it, and that's mostly every day. But when I don't have it available, I would drink a Celsius, which is like a healthy energy drink, or matcha, which is not what I'm drinking right now. Or a Diet Coke, if I'm being bad.
Okay. How likely would you be to recommend coffee to a family member or friend? 1 being very likely, 7 very likely. Wait,
Seven.
very unlikely is 1, 7 is very likely.
7.
Okay.
7. It's a joke.
If you would recommend a coffee, what would you say to try to convince your best friend to purchase the coffee?
Can you repeat the question?
If you would recommend a coffee, what would you say to convince your best friend to purchase the coffee? So say you're recommending your friend a coffee, what would you say to convince them?
I like this coffee. It tastes good.
So more for a taste.
Yeah,
Is that your-
and like, I don't know. It probably doesn't taste good.
Okay. If you would not recommend coffee, what would you say to convince your best friend to not buy the coffee? So if you don't like Dunkin'.
I'll be PG about it. This coffee's bad. It doesn't taste good.
Okay. Kind of that taste. It's very important to you. What words would you use to describe your ideal coffee? What specific features do you consider to be the most important in an ideal coffee?
Strong. Tastes good. I don't think there's anything else. Do you have any more examples?
So you want it to be caffeinated and taste good as well?
Yes.
Okay. And what specific features do you consider to be the most important in ideal coffee? Would it also be the same as good
Yeah.
taste? Any more you can elaborate on that? Sorry.
No. Just like I want it to be strong and taste good.
Okay. Well, that concludes our questions. Thank you very much for your time, Ms. Ignacio. I'll be sure to make a product that is to your liking. Thank you.